Alright guys, we're on our way to a marketplace deal. And there was a turbo graphics listed on marketplace, and it had the turbo booster and the turbo tap and I think a few cables. No power supply, no controllers, no games. But he was asking, I think, $150 for that, and that was a good price, so I just agreed to that. And I asked him if he had anything else, and he had these two PS2 games, Vampire Knight and Time Crisis 2, in the big boxes with the guns and everything. So he had those, and then a couple other games. He said $70 for those. So I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. And then he's like, I have a Sega CD and a Genesis and a 32X. So I'm like, oh god. I'm like, okay, I'm definitely interested in that. He's like, I don't know if they work, and they don't have any cords or anything. He's like, what about like $20 for like everything? And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, that's fantastic. So we're on our way to get it, and we'll see how it looks.
2X, all that.
Okay.
It's not I'm not sure why it's not all like sticking together here like it should, but it did work and everything last time I had it. So I threw in this joystick with it too. If you take that, you got to take the joystick with it too. There, I just we're moving, my wife and I, so we're just trying to get rid of stuff here.
Yeah.
But, so there's that, and then in here's the turbo graphics stuff. Here's the cover. If you take the turbo booster off, this cover.
It's hard to find the covers.
Oh, cool. Yeah. And then I got the TV hookup for it, and then the controller, the tab there. Yep. And then here are the games. And with, the manuals, everything there.
Oh, looks like you took really good photos.
Yeah. Boxes are, these have a little wear and tear on the boxes, the cardboard box part, but yeah, games are there. Guns with all like the hookups and everything there for them. Just like to show you, make sure, you see everything, but everything's, when you're spending this kind of money, I like to make sure,
I appreciate
So yeah, the boxes, like I said, have a little wear and tear, but, otherwise, cool. And then, gun in there, all the hookups, everything there for it.
Very cool.
So there we go. So everything looked good, everything, okay. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, I don't have the hookups for this stuff right anymore, so I can't play test it, but I know this worked the last time I hooked it up.
Should be able to get on.
Yeah, and I feel like turbo graphics, that thing's so rare that, it's worth fixing even, if it is or something, but I don't think it should be a problem here, so. So, okay, so here's this stuff there, and 240, all right. Cool. Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate it. Can I help you carry this here?
All right, I just got home, and here's everything. I spent $240 on the whole lot. So I don't know if any of it works yet, but here it all is. So Vampire Knight and the big box, and these both have the guns and the games. I don't know if you can see in the video, but they're there, and they do have the little cable with them. So that's cool. You don't really see these PS2, the Guncom games in the boxes very much. Let's see. I don't know if you can look at both of these, but I feel heavy enough. So, yeah, they both got it, and the transfer cable. So, very cool. I believe I already have the Time Crisis 2. I can't remember if I have 2 or 3, but if I already have that, then that'll definitely be sold off. So, Time Crisis 3, and then Ninja Assault. So these are all the gun games. So it's pretty cool. And then this was kind of probably the best part of the lot, the Genesis, the 32X and Sega CD. Also, when it has Doom in top, and I noticed when he took the system off that it has this plate, which if you didn't know, these are pretty hard to find, and they sell for like $30 on their own, just a little metal plate. No game in there, unfortunately. So yeah, we're gonna test it out. It also has the 32X transfer cable too, so that was nice. Again, those are pretty tough to come across. So we'll see if this works in a bit. And then we have the Turbo Graphics, which is cool. I've only found, I think, this is probably only my 3rd turbo that I've found over the years, and it has the turbo booster on the back, which I've never found, and I'll probably be keeping. Even though I already have the CD. All it does is it just gives you AV ports on the back, because the turbo is normally only RF. And we do have the official RF cable, and the turbo tap, which I also don't own, so I might hold on to that too. And the back cover, and then this fight stick is for the Genesis. So yeah, we'll see what works and what doesn't, and yeah, I guess I'll come back when everything's hooked up. All right, guys, got the Turbo Graphics hooked up here. I didn't try the booster or anything. I'm just gonna this is just a quick test, but it boots, it reads the game. And yeah, everything works good on it. Put Galaga in there, it's all good. Sound works, so sweet. I'm pretty happy with that. And the Sega CD, if you guys didn't know, the Sega CD and TurboGrafx actually can share a power adapter. The 32X and the Genesis, obviously, they work perfect, which I expected. I mean, not much really to go wrong with them. So there it is, pretty cool. But the CD, unfortunately, the disk drive is very weak. It does turn on, which most of them don't. So as you can see, I have Solfease in there now. And see, a lot of times it'll get to this point, let's hit start, it'll go to the Sonic little screen here, and then it will freeze. So we'll see what it does here. Just a finicky laser. I'm gonna probably work on it a little, try to clean it up, and if not, still, I mean, for what we paid, I mean, can't complain at all. Let's see if it loads. Oh, okay, we got lucky. So it did read it this time, but I'm gonna be honest, it does not read it every time, for sure. But it does read it sometimes, so that's, I guess that's something. So yeah, I mean, this pickup is pretty good. I'm gonna do really well on it, and especially now that everything works. But even when I was buying it, even like if everything was broke, it was still gonna be a no-brainer. But I didn't try the guns or the games, the PS2 stuff, but I mean, I think we did good. I don't think we need to try, even bother trying that stuff right now. But anyway, stay tuned for some more rare finds. Hopefully Marketplace has been slow, but this was just something that, I don't know, I guess we happened to come across it. I don't know if you watched all my videos, you should know this TV that we're using right now is actually from the last video. And if you have not seen that, go watch it. Just picked it up for free yesterday. But anyway, yeah, let's just see. Just turn it off, see if it reads again. I cleaned the laser with alcohol and a Q-tip. It didn't read at all before I did that. See, that does not sound good. It says press start. It's probably just gonna say no disk. Let's see. Well, don't know why it sounds like that, but we're gonna see if it loads. My God, loaded quick that time. Don't know why it sounds like that though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. With a lot of these, like, a lot of this stuff just needs to be used. Let's see. It's in there proper. Now it sounds normal. Weird. See if it reads again. Dang. This guy might have fixed itself. Let's see. Before it was like taking forever to even show that prompt. Sega. Let's see. May have froze. It's definitely struggling. Let's see though. Oh my God. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm just gonna clean it more and just keep using it. I'm gonna let it run for a bit and just hopefully maybe it'll be savable. But I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. I'm just gonna mess with it, play around a bit with it, and just see if we can get it working. But yeah, just like I was saying before, I feel like I always do this. But thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more pickups. See you next time.